Hi, ladies.
All right. Hello. Nice to see everybody. Good evening. I know it's a little bit late. Normally, I do these presentations to suit the East Coast, and I was like, no, I'm going to do it when the moms have all the babies in bed at 8 o'clock at night. So, welcome everybody. We are very excited to spend a little bit of time with you all tonight. We've put some effort into sharing with you guys really, truly what we're most excited about in quite a short, we're going to try and keep it as short as possible because we respect your time and we know you're probably either getting off work or going to get your kids ready for bed, or maybe they're already in bed and you can just relax and have a cup of tea or a glass of wine or something. So, I'm going to get started here right away. I just want to share with everybody that this presentation will be recorded. So, if you would like the recording afterwards, just let us know and we'll pass that over to you. So, without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get started. Alrighty. So, I have the pleasure of getting to share my Neora journey with you all tonight, along with Julia and Kaytlin. They're both registered nurses, and they're going to share more about their stories with you all this evening. But I think what you're gonna find as we go through all these slides, really, truly, the excuse me, the what, why, how, and why this newer opportunity is so poised to be perfectly positioned for you where you sit in your life today. So, our job tonight is really to share with you what's going on with Neora, why we chose to partner with this brand. How you, as a busy person, whether you're home with young kids, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you have a full-time job, whether you're looking after a family member, how this business can perfectly fit in with a busy schedule to be able to help you with the goals that you are hoping to achieve. So, to do this, I am going to pass it over to someone who is very well versed in ingredients, cares about quality, and has the expertise and background to be able to share with you about Neora's products. So, I'll pass it over to you, Julia.
Oh, wow. Thank you for all that credit. Hi, everyone. Nice to be on here. I am, yes, as she said, a registered nurse, and I am a newer mom. I have an 8-month-old and a 3-year-old, and I live here on Vancouver Island. So I've always been a little bit of a naturalist in what I like to put on my scalp, on my skin, especially being the largest organ that we have, and it's like a sponge. So I do care about the quality of ingredients, but I also like good results, especially now being past my early 30s. I care about getting some good anti-aging results that doesn't have to harm my skin and body. So what I love about Neora is it does have these 4 verticals: skincare, hair care, wellness products, and our weight management and fitness system. And they're very holistic. So that's something that I really value. And it's great because it's like a one-stop shop for me. I don't really have time to be shopping around and doing as much research anymore on all these different companies and brands and product line. And so to be able to find a brand that speaks to everything I pretty much need and want, including my 3-year-old who steals some of the wellness products and uses part of them with me, it kind of makes me happy that we're all on the system together. So yeah, it just works. Next slide, Mick. All right. And being a little bit of a competitive nurse that I am, I like that if I'm going to be a part of this opportunity, I love that Neora has a competitive edge. So I did my research and I realized that Neora is always ahead of the curve. We have been ahead of the game for new breakthrough science discoveries, like the fat browning system that we have, our firm cream, the plant-based retinol that we have. And so they always go around, work with, we're partnered with some of the top labs and universities like Princeton University. And then they basically say, Kate, we want to patent that. And that kind of gives us a competitive edge with the business. And so no one can kind of replicate what we've created with our custom blends. We have very concentrated formulas as well. Everything is third party tested, so it's very science backed, and what we have is pro grade, which means that we have double blind studies, third party tested, like I said. So all clinical, and they actually test not only the ingredients, but also the final product, which is huge. And as a very busy mom with two businesses, I want more results and way less products that are really simple to use. And I travel. And so, like, we're going up to the ski hill at the end of the month, and I can just grab those pixie sticks and easily take them. And I'm a lot more consistent with them. So, yeah. And what I wanted to say about this, I think I also missed a few things. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. One of the big things too with the results, at first I was like, I don't know. So when I first actually bought my big bundle pack, I wanted to test all these products on a few family members. So my mom, who I call my moneymaker, actually used the firm cream. And literally after 2 months of using the firm cream, her neck looked better than mine, her neck and décolleté. And I was then completely sold on the product. And after that, I said, okay, I'm going to take it more seriously and use it more consistently on my own body in an area that I was a little bit sort of self-conscious about, so to speak, and was completely floored at the results, the tightness that I had in my skin. And so you bet, a mom of two C-sections, I have been slathering on that firm cream on my belly, and I've been very blessed to have it go back really quickly. And so I'm very passionate about helping other moms that I know, um, moms or whoever with that skin and knowing those results, to be able to help them not struggle with that one area that they have to fixate on. So, and did not know I'm going to Mexico this year, so I'm very happy that I'm able to rely on the firm cream to get my body going for Mexico post baby. So yeah, so we're very product forward, and that's one big thing that Jeff Olson, the co-founder and co-CEO, who runs this company with his daughter, being family owned is really important to me. And he basically says products come first. So if we don't have good products, what do we have, right? We need to have those cutting edge, innovative products. We currently have a product that there's nothing truly like it on the market, and I can say that confidently, which Kaytlin will go into. So having that uniqueness and having the transparency that we are cruelty free, and we are not white labeled. So a lot of companies will do what they call fairy dust and say there's some ingredients in it, but it's not really true concentrated formulas or even active ingredients. So yeah, products with integrity, a company with integrity, is huge. That's, did I miss anything? And we meet EU standards. So we connect with a lot of like estheticians and med spas, and that's really important. And also people who care about the cleanness of our products. To meet European standards is the strictest standards you can meet. And yes, I think that was kind of a big thing.
Awesome. Okay, well, now we're gonna go to something really exciting. Oh, you guys can hear me. Just 1 second, I'm gonna adjust here. So we're gonna go to something really exciting, and instead of us trying to explain all about our newest flagship product, I have a really quick video that I'm going to play for you so you can get excited with us. So hold on 1 second.
Meet the future of filler. Introducing NeoFiller Lift and Fill Corrective Elixir, a breakthrough in skincare science and the first of its kind pro-grade non-surgical treatment that lifts, fills, and plumps skin with results starting in as little as 2 hours that continue to build with every use. What if you could train your skin to effortlessly plump and fill itself in just 30 seconds a day? In independent trials, users saw firmer and plumper skin in just 2 hours, and a reduction in fine lines and deep-set wrinkles in just 4 weeks. How does a NeoFiller work so fast and effectively? We combined 3 unique innovations into a one-of-a-kind product. First up, our proprietary GFP stem, a blend of plant stem cells and growth factor peptides that topically activate the facial muscles, delivering a workout for your skin, mimicking the effect of exercise for the ultimate natural lift. Next, the bioactive particles in our Biofill blend restores lost volume, enhancing facial contours and minimizing the appearance of lines and wrinkles, leaving you looking fresh, not frozen. Our BioRenew 1223, a natural biostimulator, helps increase collagen production by 1,223%, restoring skin volume, firmness, and elasticity. NeoFiller's precision tip applicator allows you to customize your treatment and target forehead lines, crow's feet, under eye bags, jowls, laugh lines, and the jawline, delivering smoother, firmer, and lifted skin. NeoFiller Corrective Elixir, the future of filler, has arrived. Firmer, more sculpted skin awaits. No needles, no risk, no downtime, just results.
All right. So when I first heard we were getting a needleless alternative to Botox and filler, I was so excited because I am terrified of needles. And so I was like, okay, if I can have something that's going to help around my mouth. And like one of the things that I was so pumped to is that I've been hearing a lot of people getting filler under the eye to replace the lost fullness that's in here as you age. Oh gosh, I'm 43 this year, and I was like, I don't want to use the needles. So I was so excited. So I saw Kaytlin the very first time after she had been using NeoFiller, and I looked at her and I was like, okay, you look like a teenager. What is happening to your face? And it was truly NeoFiller. So nobody better than to explain NeoFiller is Kaytlin Nichols, and she'll give you a little bit of her background, but she is the expert. Pass it over to you.
Thank you for the lovely introduction, Mikayla. So I don't know if I'm any better than that video, but the beauty about our business, we have very streamlined systems with tools that do a lot of the heavy lifting for us. So although I do have the nurse background, I do have the science, I care about the science, I care about the clinical studies. If I'm bringing this forward to med spas or estheticians, they care about that. Not everybody does. Some people are like, I see a picture, I want that picture, I want that on my face. But what I can say to you confidently is that you saw the different 3 unique innovations within that NeoFiller. And truly, those 3 innovations could be 3 separate groundbreaking products on their own. And so there was, as Julia had mentioned, all of our products are double-blind, third-party tested, meaning nobody knows actually what they're trying. So the clinical studies that were actually done on this NeoFiller, they have no idea whether the product they were trying on their face was from a dermatology office, if it was something that was already on the market, if it was like they literally had no idea. So there's no judgment, no bias, no preconceived notions on what they should say for their testimony. They were given very strict guidelines, which is why, sometimes people question the look of some before and afters. And when you're looking at some pictures, they're like, oh, the lighting's different. Oh, that's a bit off, or that's Photoshop. And the reality of the world today is, yes, a lot of things can be Photoshopped. And that's the true nature of it. But when you are in something like that, a third-party, double-blind tested clinical study with white papers to prove it, there is no hiding that. Legally, you cannot market a product with that. So there's no questioning of, does this product work? You look at the white papers, you bring them to a medical director at a spa, and they see it. And that is why med spas are picking it up. So things are still really quiet right now with NeoFiller. A lot of people don't really know. To be honest, if you go walk into an airport and talk to 500 people, I bet you one person knows about Neora. Like, that is how small Neora is as a company right now, but we've actually been around for 14 years. So we have the credibility and stability of a very good foundational company with the hype of a brand new product that is in its own category. So this is not another serum. This is not another night cream. So it's not like when you're, asking someone if they want to hear about this product or want to try this product, they can't say, oh, I already have something like that. Because truly they don't. I can assure you there's no product on the market that works out your face 24 hours a day. Like, everyone has heard of a facial workout. It used to be thought that it had to be from the inside out, activate the facial muscles to then lift the skin. It's actually the opposite with our NeoFiller. So it actually works against the skin muscle axis to actually create micro pulsations in your facial muscles. You have like 400 muscles in your face to give you a facelift without actually going under a needle or a knife, which is incredible. So that's only one part of it. Anyone hears the word plant stem cells, I mean, I don't know if I need to say any more there. Like, you know, the research behind stem cells and the benefits of doing that, guys. You are structurally supporting your face, the foundation of your face. As we get older, we lose volume. As we get older, we lose collagen. As we get older, we lose elastin. That is how your face changes as you get older to look older. So isn't it nice to have a little innovative product that you can actually reverse that you can actually prevent the future aging and structural support of your face? So besides from the fact that we work on our face 24 hours a day, it also has a topical biostimulator, which typically needs to be injected. We increase the collagen by 1,200%, guys. So you saw that in the video. I don't need to like elaborate on that, but 1,200% is 4 times more than microneedling. Imagine going to a med spa where someone goes and gets microneedling done, and then they give you an at-home treatment to use after. So now not only are you getting 400% increased collagen, you're getting 1,600%. Like, where can you do that? Imagine being the med spa to be the only service that offers this extra. Basically, you'll be the queen of microneedling if you own a med spa, which is incredible. So confident in those two innovations in itself. And then we come to the place that Mikayla had mentioned about the lost fat. Now, nobody wants to have like a fat face per se, but we all lose volume in our face. So the biggest thing I noticed, and I think that's what Mikayla was alluding to when I got to first trial it, was my like cheeks were lifted. I had this like contour to my face. People always want to fill in the density of their eye area, but the most difficult area to inject is the under eye area. So you go to high-end med spas, you go to dermatologists, they're nervous to do that. There's a lot of blood vessels in that area. It's a very risky area to inject filler into, but it's a very sought out area. You guys have seen the craze of upper bluff surgery. There's an increased demand for that because of the use of Botox. And now I'm not to discredit Botox by any means, because the beauty about this product is it works synergistically with Botox, with laser procedures, with microneedling, but it's also meant for the people that don't do those things. So it's really a full circle and does kind of the best of everything all in one tube, which is really, truly incredible. And so that's probably all I'll go into about Neora, or the NeoFiller, which I hope I highlighted that it's very unique and it's not your average night cream. But what, maybe we'll go to the next slide, Mick. What I will mention is we have the largest before and after gallery of real results from real people that have actually been submitted into a 90-day challenge. And so let me just make sure there we are. There's the slide. I might need to go a bit bigger, Mick. I'm not sure if you can make it bigger, or maybe it's just because I'm on my phone on my end. I don't know if everyone can see the slide. Can you guys see the slide? I can't see the slide. Oh, technology at its best, eh?
Just minimized. Like, it's just part of the screen.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. All good. Yeah. So as I was saying, so we have the largest before and after gallery for all of our products. So that goes from our hair care vertical to our weight management vertical to our skincare. And obviously now we have this brand new category of skincare that is an untapped market and untapped space. And so, oh, everyone can hear me okay? Yeah, we're good. Sorry, I'm getting messages kind of coming through, so I'm highly distracted. I apologize, guys. But nonetheless, you can see here on these photos, there's no questioning whether these products work. And so what Julia had kind of highlighted when she first came on was that to have a really credible company that's going to have a longevity, you really need to have innovative, unique products. And with the cost of living these days, inflation is going up. Multifaceted products, multifunctional products that have high concentrations to pack a punch in less amount is very sought after. And that is exactly what we streamline with Neora. So from our weight management system, it's 3 little pixies that literally do everything for your total body wellness and has a unique technology of fat browning. From our body firming cream, guys, yes, there's a million firming anti-cellulite creams in the market, but I can promise you, I don't know, I have never come across one that has 100% efficacy rate, which is unheard of. So this is the best place I would direct everyone to go to now, to not at this point, but after this, whoever invited you on to this Zoom tonight, whichever brand partner sent you this link. I would reach out to them and go to their realresults.com on their link, and you will see a plethora of before and after photos of real people with real results. And all these people are actually people that have entered a 90-day challenge. And right now we have an opportunity to win up to $10,000 plus additional prizes for a few different avenues. And I'll maybe go into that a little bit towards the end here as we wrap up. So I think maybe I'll pass it over to you, Julia, for the next slide.
Sure. And I will just add to that, my girlfriend who also does Neora with us, she and I worked a 9 to 5 job together. And she started with doing nothing for her skin. And then I gifted her the Illuma Boost, our vitamin C serum, and she was pretty floored by the results and was getting comments even from her dermatologist because she was starting to get the brown spots. And then she did the 90 days with the Neo filler and she won the $3,000 challenge. I was very jealous. So it runs in her family with the jowls. And so actually we don't have her photo here, but we'll put that in next time. But the lift of her jowls was really incredible. So yeah, just had to share that. But again, one of the reasons why I absolutely love and feel really good about being a part of a direct sales company, because elephant in the room, a lot of people fear these companies, right? They think pyramid scheme, which as we know is extremely illegal. There's all kinds of concerns because there's just not trustworthy companies out there. And so one of the big things for me was being a part of something that I trusted wholeheartedly. And so Kaytlin and I knew each other very well, and I trust her wholeheartedly. And so it was a no-brainer in that sense. But knowing that it's a father-daughter company, I'm very close with my dad. They literally do some training every week for us. So they're very hands-on with the company. They answer to us brand partners. There's no shareholders, nothing like that. So we know that they live by their standards. Jeff Olson, who I mentioned, he is labeled in the industry the millionaire maker, but he also owns the largest personal development network in the United States. He has a huge quality reputation. And they also are part of the Live Happy movement. And so we really are making a difference in so many different ways. It's built into our e-commerce system to donate to Big Brothers and Sisters. As you can see, we raised over $6 million for World Vision and Big Brothers and Sisters. We have challenges as far as how much we can raise. They've paid out over 800 million to brand partners. We get paid like 14 different ways. I've been able to top up my maternity leave this year, which I never thought in a million years I'd be able to top it up, on top of having free product. So that's been huge. The very generous company. I've earned all kinds of different things as well, different gifts and stuff like that. So yeah, can't say enough about that. And it's all about a legacy business for them. So being very family oriented, and for myself, having 2 daughters, I want to be able to grow something and easily pass it on to my daughters. And this is a big one. So we are the only federal court approved company. And not only that, we are case law, which I didn't know initially what that meant, but this is really important here. So any company that is challenged by the Federal Trade Commission, so the government, that company will have to basically meet the standards of what Neora has shown to be. And so what had happened was Jeff Olson, who came out of retirement to run this company, he basically sued the government and said, no, you are not going to make us change our compensation plan or change our business model. We believe strongly in our business model, and we are going to now fight you. 8 years of court battle, lots of money thrown into that, their own money that you don't get back. You sue the government, you don't get back that money to fight for us brand partners and to stand true to what they believe in. One tenfold. The judge gave him a high five, and now we are case law. So every company needs to live up to our standards. So pretty huge. Very proud of that. And so that provides security for us. And that's why we're seeing a lot of top income earners who've been very successful in other companies. Those companies are changing their business model, they're folding, they've gone affiliate, coming over to our company and saying, this is like the last company, they will never go to any other company, which is also a very powerful testimony. So like I said, the ethics and standards. That's why we've won awards on impact and integrity. And Amber Olson, she is a true sort of leader in was in the med spa industry and now in the direct sales space. She was named 40 under 40 in direct selling news. You can read all kinds of articles about us in the direct selling news. So yeah, just really big things that set us apart from other companies. So my turn still.
I'm going to play the little video. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to play the video. There we go. There she is. Play.
If you're a modern social seller who's craving stability, real leadership, and products that actually perform, or someone brand new to social selling, this is for you. I want to share a quick version of our story because the timing right now at Neora is unlike anything I've seen in 14 years. My father and I founded Neora to be a legacy business, family owned, values driven, and built to last. And quietly, we've done over $2 billion in sales, expanded into 9 countries, experienced over 20% year over year growth, and most importantly, have built a community that feels like family. So what sets us apart? We create category defining products that outperform the best on the market and deliver real transformations to our customers. NeoFiller, our natural alternative to injectables, is our latest example. We sold out 5 months of inventory in 5 days, twice. Neora is aligned to the future of commerce, where e-commerce meets community. You don't need to be a mega influencer or an established leader to win here. You just need products that perform and a company that stands behind you with real systems, tools, and a supportive culture. Our modern compensation plan meets you where you are and rewards you however you choose to build your business. If you're looking for a modern, innovative company to partner with to build something meaningful, the full story will show you exactly why so many people are choosing Neora as their first run and their last run. I invite you to watch the full The Neora Way video to learn more, and we are saving a seat here just for you.
All right. So that is our brand new video. We're so excited about it because truly what Neora's done over the last 14 years has been absolutely remarkable. And so I want to share with everybody just a little bit about what it looks like when you decide to partner with Neora and what are the things that you're going to do to build the business. Because I think some of the things that I find that people are always asking me are, well, what do I do? Like, I'm so busy, I don't have time, I'm not a great salesperson. And those were definitely things that I myself, when I got started, was concerned about. I was busy. I was a busy mom. I had 2 little kids under the age of 5. And then I also was owner operator of 3 restaurants that my husband and I owned. So the idea of starting a 4th business was not really conceivable in my mind. But I was shown a system. And I think that's one of the most important things and one of the reasons why I was able to actually fit this into my busy schedule was because I was fully willing to follow the system. So I'm going to share that. And then I'll obviously what the ladies were talking about too is that the products actually worked, which did a lot of the heavy lifting for me. So I'm going to share with you guys just a little bit of information on how the system that we have actually works to support you. So sometimes with companies, you join, you buy, some of the products, and then they say, okay, now go sell them. Well, the way that Neora was set up and the way that truly I felt most supported was that I had all of these different resources to plug into. And with Neora, we have all of these things that you can, whether it's corporately or whether it's team driven, to be able to plug in to grow your skills. So it doesn't matter whether you've been in this industry for a really long time or whether this is your very first time starting your own direct selling or online e-commerce business. We are going to support you along the way. So we have corporate Neora University trainings. We've got getting started right trainings. We have business opportunity Zooms so that you don't have to be an expert. You can actually invite somebody that's interested onto something like this or share a recording with them. We have Wednesday team trainings where you can learn what to post, what to say, how to do all of the different things that we do to share the opportunity and the products with people. We have monthly trainings through corporate, and we also have Facebook groups and chats that you can utilize. So you're never alone. And I think that's one of the things that I really appreciated when I got started. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I didn't want to have to learn everything. I didn't want to be the expert. I wanted to know that I could rely on people for support and help and really earn as I learned and be able to do it as I could in my very busy schedule and fit this business into the cracks of my day. So here's one of the systems that I think is really important to know is that we help and teach you how to actually become a great salesperson. And sales, I mean share, but we're actually going to end up, creating a sale at the end of your journey. So the Neora PSIF system is something that we will teach you how to do, and it will become part of your everyday. It'll become like brushing your teeth, that we say, is that it will just become second nature with how you work your business. Here is what I call the virtual assistant. It's actually called Go Prospect. It's an app. And this is essentially where you are going to be able to organize yourself. All of your assets and tools, all of your before and after pictures, beautiful curated posts, pictures, everything possible that you can need, videos, opportunity videos, training is all on our Go Prospect asset. And this is something that you have access to through the Edge subscription. And for me, this just saves me so much time. When I meet somebody, when I'm at the grocery store, or whether, I'm, picking my kids up from school, or whether they're starting a new sport, hockey or gymnastics, and I meet a new mom that's looking for a business opportunity, everybody I meet gets to go into this amazing virtual assistant app. And that really helps me to be professional. It helps me to remember to follow up. It helps me remember what things I've sent them. And so for me, it just really was able to help me go from being not a professional at this business to really being a professional at this business. So let's talk a little bit about the money. This is very important. We want to know that there's money to be made here, right? I think that a lot of times people assume that with these businesses, people do them kind of just for fun. Well, there's a lot of money to be made, and Neora will meet you at wherever it is that you are looking to be met. So we are very proud to offer something called 3-year free. With a lot of companies that are out there, you always have to be paying for your products. And I remember a long time ago, I was in a company, I was wanting to be a customer, but there were no customers. You just had to be a distributor to get access to the product. And I remember a lot of times I was always paying for product. I never made any money. And so what's so cool about Neora is that you can actually earn your personal products for free on an ongoing basis. Up to $200 Canadian you can actually earn on a monthly basis. So what does that mean? That means that I have never paid for my personal products. I've gotten $200 in free products over the last almost 12 years. That adds up to a lot of free products. So I get to use the Fit and the Firm and all of those different things, the Neo filler, for free every single month. Next, we have a couple other, I'm not going to go through the full compensation plan. I'm just going to really highlight some of the main things. And maybe this is totally not interesting to you, or you don't understand this, that's okay. We'll teach you as you go. But if you have been in the industry before, there's check match. You can earn a percentage of the people you bring into the business. There's team commissions, which means the general sales of your entire team you can earn commissions off of. There's very generous lifestyle bonuses, and then the luxury car bonus. And I really do want to highlight the luxury car bonus because I had seen like Mary Kay cars. I think I saw one Mary Kay car drive around the city that I live in. And I thought, like whoever actually earns these vehicles, right? Like it was just something that like you heard about, but it never actually could really happen. So when I heard about the luxury car bonus, I was like, yeah, right. Like I'll never earn a free Lexus car bonus. And then they explained to me how it worked. And the coolest thing that was in such alignment with me when I looked at this compensation plan was the more people I helped earn, then I was rewarded. So it wasn't just about Mikayla going out and selling tons and tons of product on my own. It was like when I helped someone earn $1,000, when I helped people earn their products for free, when I helped other people to be able to earn their car bonus, then I was able to continue to move up and earn additional income. So I absolutely love the compensation plan was set up in with the mindset of me helping more people to do better, to earn more money, to earn the bonuses, to earn the free products that they were after. And something else that I really, really love about Neora's compensation plan is that it's not puzzle pieces that you have to put together to be able to move through the compensation plan, through the ranks, and to rank advance. And what I mean by this is that it's all based on sales volume. So I'm not heavily reliant on certain people to do certain things to be able to advance. And I think that some people get really stuck in compensation plans, or there's a lot of games that are played because you have to worry about, this person over here doing $200 in sales, or, relying on one person over here. Say something happens with somebody, they're not able to work their business that month, or, something's going on. Until you get to the level of Silver National Marketing Director, which is right here, this one here, which is quite a bit over 6 figures a month. Um, Sorry, 6 figures a year, is that you can do it helping everybody on your team. You don't have to just focus on a few people. You can help absolutely everybody on your team and continue to work towards your goals. So with that, I really wanted to pass it back to Julia because she's brand new. She is part of the Future Leader Bonus Plan program that's happening right now, and she's going to share with you her experience and what is happening that's in favor for you to get started right now and earn these bonuses.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, so I started end of April and I gave birth to my second daughter May 6th. And so I was thinking, oh boy, what did I get myself into? But it's been on my mind. I wanting that, like many moms, wanting that flexible schedule. And my partner also, he's a head chef at a very busy boutique restaurant hotel, and now the food and beverage manager. And we have a food truck, and we've got lots going on. And I just thought, okay, I really want to do something for me that also meets a lot of other things that I care about. And so, never in my wildest dream, I was like, okay, I'm not even going to be really that social in the next few months after having my second. And I'm going to be busy with my toddler. But I knew about this future leader bonus plan, and I also knew about the Neo filler. So I thought, okay, there's something that's going to be an opportunity that might help accelerate things and be that much easier. Obviously, knowing Kaytlin and Mikayla and being wonderful friends and major mentors for me has been wildly helpful. I definitely leverage all the tools and assets that the company gives because I usually have screaming baby and toddler, and I'm sleep deprived. And so even my mom brain sometimes of how, yes, I might have a nursing background, but how I share things, I'm like, here, watch the video. And so that's been really helpful and practical with my on the go life. And never in my wildest dream did I think that starting end of April, I would earn this incentive trip. So I get 4 night stay at a 5-star hotel in Mexico with my hubby. We called the in-laws, and they're coming from Manitoba to watch our girls, and we're going together. We've not had even like a proper date in a very long time. We've had like two, I think, since we've been together. So that's been huge. I've earned, like, I'll just even be really open. Like, I've earned quite a bit over $10,000 money in my pocket. Plus, I've earned the 200 in free product every single month, and earned a few incentive gifts, which were amazing, including a Stanley water bottle that's really handy when you're a breastfeeding mother. So yeah, it's just giving me a lot more confidence too. And so I've actually been able to build a team of close friends, brand new people that have come into my life because, in fact, just I'll share a very short story. I was at a coffee shop with a girlfriend who eventually is going to help me build my website because I'm starting my coaching practice as well. And this lady was sitting next to me, and is a mom of a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And she just said, "May I interrupt your conversation?" Something like that. "I'm so sorry, I'm eavesdropping, but I just really have to know what you're talking about. I've been thinking about something like this, but really scared, don't know, don't trust, companies. And is this like a pyramid scheme? What is it? Blah, blah, blah." But she was so comfortable, and she said, "Can I give you my phone number? Please follow up with me and tell me all about what you're doing." And so I've been feeling this shift and seeing it in a lot of people who are like, "Look, we see everything online. We want this. We want a lucrative business. We want more money, but we don't want to trade money for time." And so people want this. They just want to know it's legit. They want to know it's going to be fun and well supported with a strong community. And I think being like a new mom, you're in a really vulnerable state. And also having that drive and need for community. And we can't justify a trip, right now. So, yeah, it's been pretty powerful. And these future leader bonuses, I mean, people are just really capitalizing on this. So and this is on top of the compensation plan. This is not like, this is extra, which is crazy. So.
Okay, so I will wrap it up here. I don't see the slide on my end though, Mick. I see you, but that might just be my screen. Anyone else in the comments?
It was up and then
it was too. Yeah, that went away. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so it's not just me. Technology. And I mean, I'm not the one screen sharing, so I can't even complain because I'm not. There it is. Okay, amazing. So if you guys can see this, there's a lot of information going on here. But we just really wanted to wrap up with probably the big burning questions you have of how do I get started? If things are piquing your interest as you're going through this presentation today and you're like, Julia's story really resonated, Mikayla's story resonated, what Kaytlin said resonated. Surely I'm sure you do probably have more questions. And so I do want to direct you to reach out to the brand partner who invited you to watch this presentation, because we tried to be as mindful of time as we could. As Mikayla said, my little one and Julia's little one are down. So 8 p.m. was an opportune time for us. So whether you're watching this live with us today or whether you're watching it as a recording, there's a few different ways of getting started. Okay, so we have a couple different glow ups happening right now. And just very conveniently, everybody has their New Year's resolutions, their New Year's goals typically for January. So what the company decided to do was marry a 90-day challenge that we do every 90 days in the company, where you can win up to $3,000 US, which Julia had mentioned, one of her very good friends who is obviously a brand partner now because her results were transformative and now everyone wants what she has. She won that as well. So we've married that along with it being the new year with new goals, new resolutions. So we have a skincare glow up, a wellness glow up, and then we have a total glow up. And so the total glow up is more of what I'm going to highlight today, because tonight was more of a business opportunity kind of rundown for you guys to kind of get the Coles notes, to really open your eyes to the opportunity that is sitting there in front of you. And the world we live in today is not getting easier for people. People are looking for other ways to get another revenue stream that's not going to interrupt their life. So like Julia had said, she was like, am I crazy? Why am I doing this at this stage in my life? I am literally going for a C-section in a week and I have a toddler. Like, is this crazy? But she saw the timing and she saw the bigger picture of being on mat leave, and how wherever you're at, whether it's social media, whether it's connecting people in person, or you're double dipping in all the different avenues, as you saw in these slides, Neora sets you up for the success to be successful. The streamlined system is what attracted other leaders from other companies that they were doing well in to come to Neora, because they saw a really solid company, the only one approved by the FDA, which, guys, is something we are probably, we have mentioned a few times, because it's a really big deal. That means when someone says to you, oh, is it one of those things? Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it this? Is it that? It's like, no, actually, it's a legitimate business. And actually 80% of the revenue of our company comes from customers. And what that tells you right there, as these products work. You don't loop people into a business and only get these products at a discounted rate or get them free as a business person. People are truly consistently buying every single month. And the beauty about Neora, which also spoke to me 9 years ago when I got started, was that there is literally no gotchas. I do not want to be looped into a surprise shipment every month or a surprise auto shipment. It's literally like an Amazon cart. You can pick and choose as you want as a customer, how you want to order. And with the business opportunity, you run it how you want to run it. If you see the vision like Julia did when she came in and she was like, hey, this is a very unique timing, a brand new product that's launching, a brand new space, a whole new category of anti-aging, guys. That's not something to take lightly. She was like, despite what I got going on in my life, I'm going to plug in, guys. And it's the system that guided her success. So having intentionality and carving out, whether it's 20 minutes a day for you or an hour for, somebody, it looks different for everyone. And that's what the beauty of this can be. Whether a $500 surplus every month would enhance your lifestyle, pay for your kids' sports, help put away education funds, help you with saving, or literally the guilt-free, the amount of people joining when they're on mat leave is actually quite wild, because it's at that point in your life where you really feel dependent to need money and not have it at your fingertips, right? Because you're not working. EI, for me, when I was on EI, I joined after I had my second kid, and it doesn't pay for much. So to feel like I had mom guilt buying a firming cream for myself, like that's where I got started. The firming cream, guys, we didn't even go into it. It is next level incredible. Med spas are also picking that up because it's the only one clinically proven for 100% efficacy, which is wild. But guys, the uniqueness of the timing right now is, I think, really what is captivating a lot of people. And these bundles here, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail, but basically connect back with the brand partner that invited you today, and we can walk you through what's the best option for you, because we have options for everybody. So it is a $27 one-time fee for your entire website that is curated, custom curated beautifully for you, that you can literally send a link, and all you are is the link person. You're sending that link to somebody. They can go add to cart, shop, add to cart, checkout, ship to my house. So you are removed from that picture of any of that. It is shipped directly from your website. And because it was your link that was sent, it is directly connected to you. So that kickback commissions for every single customer going is so key. And I think that's something that really sets us apart too, is there is a lot of companies out there that you have to pay a yearly fee to be a distributor, to be a brand partner, or you have to pay a yearly or a monthly fee to be a discounted customer. So the beauty of this company is you can pick and choose how you want as a brand partner and how you want as a customer. And basically the perks just get better and better as you go. So Mikayla highlighted the compensation plan, but really, guys, there is such a unique timing window right now with what's happening. And for me, things have really pivoted. 9.5 years later, there's no denying that the products work. I have a plethora of customers, but I have not really tapped into the opportunity for people to share that business, because it has never been more eye-opening than it is now. We sold out 5 months of inventory in 5 days when we launched in US and Canada. And then when we just launched in Korea, which, as you guys know, the most competitive market of anti-aging, sought after the most research and technology advancements in anti-aging skincare, they sold out in 4 days. So if that doesn't speak numbers for the uniqueness of this position that we're in right now with this company, I don't know what else will. We have the products to back it up with integrity, with innovation, with uniqueness in a completely untapped market that literally nobody knows about. So I'm going to end it there for you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. Thank you for your time. I am going to maybe open it up for a quick Q&A. I know a lot of people were planning to hop on to the recording, so I appreciate you, Mikayla, for recording it, because I know people do not want to miss the goods that we shared tonight. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to unmute, or if you want to ask in the comments, we'll just leave a couple minutes here. And if not, then we will say our goodbyes.